Okay, hello and welcome to my video. Again, autistically rambling about consoles that I like. This time it is my second favourite console. Actually, I feel like they're tied as first. Dreamcast and Nintendo DS Lite are my top, I want to say two, but they're top one. You know, they are interchangeable in my mind. They are the same being to me. This is my DS. I think I got when I was I want to say 6, because I remember everybody else had one. I was one of the last people in my friend group to get a DS, and I remember being sat there many a time being oh, I really want a DS, and people would be like, do you want to play on mine for a little bit? And I'd be like, yeah. And I remember begging my dad, begging, please, can I have a DS? Please, 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 can I have a DS? And he finally gave in to me. I remember he said to me, if I get you this, you have to look after it. You have to look after this so well if I get you this. And I was like, yeah. Everybody else somehow broke their DS, by the way. The amount of stories I've heard where people's DS just broke somehow. The screen snapped off. Everything else snapped off. She's fine, by the way. There's probably only one deep scratch. There's about 3 on the top screen. She's got a little... I should replace the hinge at some point, right? She's got a little something going on there. But other than that, she's fine. Also, I only got this clear case on it 4 years ago. She's just been raw her whole life, and she's fine. I'll give you a tour of the scratches if I can. 1 scratch here, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the touchscreen, obviously. I remember people using crayons and stuff on the touchscreen. She may come to life, she may not. Yeah. Of course. I do need to replace the battery because no matter how long I charge it for, it's always on red. But I will leave her for a year, and she'll come on. She'll be on red, but she'll come on. And I don't, I don't really... Anyway, the main part of this video, the main reason I wanted to make this video, obviously, yes, I love my DS, my darling, my angel, my DS bag, which is here. So in my DS bag, I am a trinket collector. I have many a trinket, okay? And this DS bag is literally just full of things I just pick up in the wild. I honestly, even on my DS, right, this stylus I found just around. Also this little charm, this little lollipop charm, I also found on the side of the road, and it's been on my DS since I was 8. Okay, welcome to the desk section of the video. Here is the bag in question, and we are going to go through, have a gander. We're going to start with this top pocket. This bag's also never been cleaned. God knows what kind of diseases are on this. As I said, the original stylus, yes, of course, it was in fact chewed. Yeah. Which one's in better shape? You tell me. Don't really know. I picked this up when I didn't know what it was, and I was like, ooh, I knew it was USB, but obviously it's from a Bluetooth mouse or keyboard or something. I didn't know what it was, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna take that. So I just took it. I don't know whose this is. Sorry if your keyboard or mouse obviously doesn't work anymore. I'm so sorry. It was some random freak that took it. We have a relic of a forgotten time, potentially. Not too long ago. 2010. That's not too long ago. How long is that? It's 15 years ago. This could be as old as a person. Thinking about it. If you're 15 and stumbled across this video, this is as old as you, by the way. I have this piece of material I stole from my grandmother's sewing room, potentially a family heirloom. We have some sweet wrappers, because my dad would give me sweets in the morning before we'd go to childminder, and he'd be like, oh, you can have these for the day, and I'd be like, hell yeah, and I'd ration them throughout the day. What else do we have? This tissue, not used, by the way. I'm not that crazy. This is one of those ones that had the tea tree kind of smelly stuff, and I liked the smell of it. I vividly remember taking it out of my bag and being like, okay, this is what made me really want to do this video. As you can see, this is an old pound coin, right? And you may be like, oh, Levi, that's just an old pound coin. I'm going to, without saying, I'm going to show you it, hopefully in more detail. Okay, I don't know if you can see, but there are these little weird marks you may or may not be able to see on it. Okay? Yeah, I think you can see them. I don't know, the viewfinder's so small, but hopefully you can see there are some tiny little marks on there. They're my teeth marks. I used to put this in my mouth and chew on it. I used to sit and just like crunch on this all the time, like it would just be in my mouth. Into the main, obviously this is the game section. As you can see, I don't think there's anything too crazy in there. To quickly go through the games, I did lose quite a few. I say lose, I lent them to someone and they just didn't give me them back. Obviously I can't go through the games I have on my R4 card, but I'll tell you about them. Spyro, what is it? Season of Ice. Never completed this game, but it does fuck. I do really like the mini game on it. If you know, you know. Crazy Racers. Obviously, you know, obviously, I don't need to say anything else about that. Okay, on to the main guys. Now, I'm going to start with one of my favourites. I don't actually have all my DS games in here, because some of them are in my 3DS case, but I'll start with one of my favourites. Sims 2 DS, okay? If you've ever played this game, specifically if you played it as a child, if you played it as an adult, I like you, yeah, but if you played it as a child, I love you. If you know, you know. People who get it, and the people who don't, really don't. Anyway, obviously we got the shovelware. Yeah, of course we do. Of course we do. Lala Loopsy. Kind of underrated. I want to say this is underrated. Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. Yeah, obligatories. I've never finished this game, and I remember getting really, really stuck. There's this one fucking mini game. Haven't played this in like over 10 years, by the way, but I remember there was this one fucking mini game. It's one of those like suitcase rearranger games where you had to like take things from like one suitcase and put them in like another suitcase. Pissed me the fuck off. I couldn't understand it. Ooh! There was also another like wiring one. We had to like flick the wires to like make like a. Oh, it pissed me off. Fucking hate that shit. Yeah, obligatory. I'm pretty sure I stole this from someone. Kind of mid. Weird game. This is a weird game because I really like fashion designer games. I really like hairdressing games. They were my shit growing up. Okay. Style Boutique, banger, classic. Please play the 3DS ones if you like the DS one. If you don't know, there are 3DS games, by the way. You should really play them. Don't play Fashion Dreamer for the Nintendo Switch. It's shit, by the way. There was a weird subplot of these like moths stealing the material, and sometimes you had like these weird mechanics where you have to like smack them away and stuff. Didn't need it. Oh, this is one I got kind of recently. Cooking guide. Hell yeah, man. Can't decide what to eat. I have not fucking used this, but when I do, I will cook the most fucking banging meal you've ever had in your life. I swear to God. I really want the DS like web browser. I need it. I don't care if it doesn't work anymore. I need it. Okay, yeah, the banger. Yeah. I stole this from my friend. Sorry, Alice. I know we don't talk anymore, but I stole this from you when you were on your paper run. Sorry, because I have it on the R4 card, and I guess it has like an anti-piracy thing. So when you get past the tutorial, it just like stops. It just doesn't let you progress. So I saw it on her shelf, and I took it. Don't really care. Mid, kind of mid. Obviously, classic. Banger after banger. Yeah. I swear to God, I used to have like 7 copies of this because people kept giving them to me. 100 classic book collection. I just kept getting given this. I don't have all. This is the only copy I have now. I guess I just palmed them off on other people. This is the first ever game that I got. Okay, very, very important because there's like a rhythm game section. I swear to God, that's what gave me like rhythm game autism. This is what started it. But I got this game in Blockbusters, and it was before my DS arrived. And my dad was like, "I've got you a DS. We're gonna go to Blockbusters." And I remember we went to Blockbusters, and he was like, "Pick a game, any game." And this is the game I picked. Her Pals. I'm also aware. It's fine. I don't really care about Littlest Pet Shop. This is the spring edition, if anyone gives a fuck. Rhythm game section in this, though. Also, okay, quick section about the R4 card. Who had a dad who had a mate at work who did the R4 card? Okay, anyway, on here, where the fuck is Mario Kart, by the way? Anyway, it's on here too, but that's not the point. Games I had on my R4 card include, but not limited to, Animal Crossing Wild World, which, no one believed me, was a real thing, by the way. Pokemon, I want to say Pearl or Diamond. Who knows? I mean, I could potentially check. I don't know if this happens to anyone else. My R4 card, I have to like set the time back on my DS for it to actually load. Like it doesn't load past like 2008 or something. So I have to just lie and say it's still 2008 when I go on Animal Crossing and they're like, "Oh, you're a time traveler." And it's like, listen, I have to be. In terms of other things I had on my R4 card. World Ends of You. I have it actually, but it's in my 3DS bag. Yeah, World Ends of You. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot. Like one of my favourite games of all time. I just forgot about it. I'm sorry. Have I ever finished it? No. Anyway, if you haven't played it, I do. That's actually a game I actually recommend. I'm still playing the Switch version, but I kind of want to continue with my routine of just not finishing it. But I don't know, I'm just kind of, I get very sad thinking about I know what happens. I've watched other people play it, I've watched it, but like me actually like finishing it, it's like if I finish that I have to die. It's like something that's been so consistent like throughout my life. If I finish it, like what do I do then? Anyway, I have many games like that. I don't know if that's something I need to tell someone about. Let me know if anyone else feels the same. It's like a link to my childhood that I need it to stay open. Mr. Bomb lives in here. He is, I believe, a bath sponge thing that my next door neighbour gave me when I was like, I don't know, 8 or something. I can tell you when actually, if it says 2006. Okay, I was 6. Okay. Tissues. These are the actual tissues that I actually use. iPod Nano 2nd gen. This is my mum's that I stole because she stopped using it. I turned it on 2 years ago and the black spot of death started appearing. But yeah, I would like to repair this because I know the battery is shit on it because obviously that spot appeared. And if you don't know anything about iPods, these are like fucking tiny. So the battery blows like a tiny bit and it presses against the screen like that. You can't shove any of this up because it's like a metal frame that's like molded around it. So you either slide it out or it explodes. I have a cleaning cloth in here. It's a very shit one, but it is a cleaning cloth nevertheless. And then we have the DS charger that I actually do need to get another one of and have done for potentially like 18 years or something. Everybody else's was really long compared to mine and also nicer than mine. Anyway, this has been repaired maybe 8 times and it's finally going around here now because obviously I've kept it in my bag like this, like a fucking idiot. Yeah, I could repair it. Yeah, maybe I should. I hope you enjoyed my my camera saying it's overheated again. It's almost like I have it in direct sunlight. That's crazy. My DS bag and DS tour picture chat went really hard as well. Actually, I'll again make a proper video on everything. I'm just quickly doing these for uni, but I do want to go crazy at some point. I mean, I have time between university and me changing my entire fucking career, so. Woo!